Hello! Before we begin, I want to apologise for the 30 frames per second and the frame stuttering occasionally. I can't go back and fix it as it's already been recorded. Welcome to episode 1 of my survival series. I probably need a name for this series. Maybe you guys could help me out in the comments. As every good survival world starts with, I created the world, after fumbling with the world settings for ages. When it loaded, I was met with a perfectly split island. I've just got an island with just half acacia and half not even plain, plains. Among other various things such as a village, a ruin portal and ravines. Lots and lots of ravines. I started gathering a bit of wood and then headed for the village. Now I could do the speedrun strategy and just kill this one iron golem, but I'm gonna spare him. Well, I'm gonna take the hay bale. I've gotta have food, you know. After a small raid of the local loaf crushers, I headed out to search for a place to build my starter house. Why did I, of all things, why did I have to steal a poppy? You know what? That poppy is gonna be very important to me now. Chicken! No! Okay. I promise I'm gonna stop with the Minecraft movie jokes now. Flint and steel! Ooh, seeds. After remembering there's a day and night cycle, I settled on a nice flat area. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna have my starter base here. First crafting table, one of many. I decided where I wanted to build and prepared the land for me to work on. Halfway through, however... Oh no, the sun is setting. I'm in a very open spot right now, and so night 1 began. I sprinted for the nearest cave to get coal for torches, but that was my downfall. Am I lucky? I'm lucky. Never mind, I am unlucky. The spider was right there. As mobs started appearing. I want to craft a furnace, then I can... Oh, creeper! There's a creeper right next to my crafting table. This is... I should have got that iron golem. This is my first night on it. Here. I do not want a creeper hole. Please, I do not want a creeper hole. More mobs spawned in and it was becoming harder to dodge them given I had no armor, or a good weapon to attack with. What am I doing? I've got a bed. Oh my god! I have a bed. I had a bed this entire time. I had a bed that entire time and didn't know. After that humiliation, I got back to preparing the base's foundation and ensured to place torches down. Once I had finished placing all the dirt, I began getting resources in very small quantities. I can make a fishing rod. I can stare at water for ages now. Yes. Yeah. Oh hey, spooky cave. Anyway, using a villager house as a guide, I started building the main base. My reasoning behind why I started building in the first place was because I had forgotten I had had a bed. Again. Not again, no thanks. I'm gonna start building a base. Later I remembered I had one, so I continued gathering resources and building the base. And finally, my most valuable flower had a home. After I had finished the house, I noticed that I hadn't got a single piece of iron. So I headed out to the local caves to make a mine to find some iron. After some digging, I came across a large ravine. Why is it another ravine? Why is it another ravine? It's full of water. By random chance, I had found the water leading down, and as I was setting it up... Oh, more enemies. But this time, I was a little more prepared. Where's the skeleton gone? There. I'm most likely gonna die when doing this. Oh well. That was... If I had a mace, that'd be good. That would have been too good. After securing the iron, I collected it as quickly as I could. Exploring the attached cave, I found some more iron. In total, I found 20 raw iron before heading back to smelt it. Immediately after I got my first ingot, I crafted a shield. Yes! While I'm waiting for that... It was way too obvious. I was holding the fishing rod. It was... I'm going fishing. A name tag. Okay, with that I'm gonna stop. During that fishing, however, my brain wandered off. Random question. Should I keep on fishing until I get a mending book? Has anyone really calculated the probability of someone actually, like, getting a mending book? You know, if anyone knows the probability for finding a mending book, say it in the comments. I'm kind of curious now. Snapping back to reality, I checked back on the iron and it had all smelted. You know, I keep collecting wheat seeds. I think it's time that I finally make a farm. And a farm I built. Just watch this crappy transition. Bucket. Hoe. 6 jump. Water. Water again. Farmland and seeds. And 1 singular potato. I need more potatoes. Using the skeleton bones I got, I bone mealed the potatoes to get a few extra. Okay, so, as you can see, I've already got pretty good progress. I've built a pretty good little house, and a pretty good farm, and a pretty good forest. And I got some pretty good armor. That's pretty good. So, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and tomorrow I'll release episode 2, perhaps? Maybe. I think that this is a pretty good point to end on, namely that I've got a bit of iron. And diamonds are definitely an episode 2 thing. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to say now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're looking forward to episode 2. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.